It's a very wonderful educational experience here at St. Lawrence Seminary. It has a rich tradition and a wonderful history. Many, many years ago, two diocesan priests from Switzerland had a dream to come to the United States and to establish the Capuchin order. And the Archbishop at that time offered them the property here. And they came up this hill and they knew that this was the place, that they were going to establish something wonderful for God. There's a lot of history here at St. Lawrence. There's many students have gone through and have experienced and really caught what we call the spirit of St. Lawrence, which is very rich and still very much alive today.
There is a simplicity about life at St. Lawrence that is compelling, that is attractive. They are not sophisticated, and yet they're very intellectual. Culturally, they possess a great deal of savvy. I was just consistently impressed with the authenticity that I saw there. The credentials of the faculty and the staff there, first of all, the academic credentials are superb. The young men are receiving a very excellent academic education. They are tutored as necessary. They have study halls that are supervised. They are guided. They have reinforcement. They are not allowed to slip through the cracks.
The population of our student body is 230. For us, that's the number we like. It gives us the right student-teacher ratio. It also allows kids maximum participation in our athletic programs and our fine art programs and forensics programs. So that's the magic number for us here at St. Lawrence.
Well, they came up the back way.
For the latest thing in science, for our pleasure-loving clients, is a dimple on your knee.
I think I'm getting a lot from this school than what I could back home. Because of all the different cultures, the way the staff works with you, the way they help you, they push you to the limit, they make you do your best, they don't let anybody slack off. And it's a great atmosphere to work in, the beautiful outdoors, they give you a lot of room to work in.
Our academic program is primarily a prep school program. It's a very challenging program. We don't take a boy into our program unless we believe that he can be successful.
The staff is good. They always help you out when you need help, and they're always here. So, anytime you need help, they're there.
Begin! Go, guys! 1, 2.
Academically, I did pretty good in school. I had all A's and B's. Last year, I was in cross country, basketball, and track. This year, I plan to do the same.
Cheer the team on! Cheer them on, good! Receiving the second place trophy, St. Lawrence Seminary.
I'm an alumnus of St. Lawrence, class of '92. While I was here, my primary focus was in the business department because I wanted to go into accounting. Since I've graduated, I've got my degree in accounting, and now it's really exciting for me because I'm an administrative assistant here in the business office. And now I also coach basketball and I coach track. I was recruited to play college basketball, and a lot of the things that I learned here, the coaches in college were impressed with.
Passes the ball. This guy goes corner.
I feel good that I feel I'm giving back.
Really take it to them now. They're on their heels, okay?
It's only fair that I pass on what St. Lawrence taught me to the students that are here now, and I feel a lot better knowing that they're leaving here with some of the same values that I have. And that's why I'm here.
There's a real emphasis on the spiritual. That seems to be core. And it's true, the academic is very good here also, so that in addition to getting what they would get in any regular high school, here I think there's an added dimension. There's a special emphasis on trying to develop a good prayer life for the student.
For the intentions that were left unsaid and those that are deep within our hearts, we pray. Come, Holy Spirit.
I work very closely with parents, either through writing, I write them letters all the time, or I pick up the phone and talk to them.
You've shared with us these past years one of your most valuable possessions. We have tried.
They know that I'm in my office all the time, 7 days a week, while the students are here, 24 hours a day, and they can contact me if they have any concerns about their sons.
We know the people here. When we come out here, we feel very comfortable. There's always people to talk to, people to be friends with. You meet new friends. Matt certainly has lots of new friends, and these boys that he goes to school with are like his family.
I learned a lot of things socially, how to interact with other cultures and other races, and how to interact with myself also.
Matt did most of the choosing. We came out here and took a look at it. He had a weekend visit and looked at the academic program and looked at also the social aspect of it and the spiritual aspect, and he really liked the spirituality and the feeling of family that St. Lawrence has.
I like computer programming. I thought it was fun because it let me be creative, and it was still kind of hard. So it wasn't all strict and regimented at all.
I teach business law, accounting, computer literacy, and the freshman typing class. The fact that they do have a required course of computer literacy at the sophomore level is positive. They really are getting some excellent computer skills developed by the time they graduate from high school.
What's important to accumulate for tax purposes?
I really enjoy teaching here, and I just think there's a lot of positives. First of all, I think I really have a lot of support from the administration, and it's enjoyable teaching in a smaller school. I work with a nice staff. The students here are well behaved. I get to teach what I like to teach too, and that makes it fun.
Your dad works 2 jobs and he's up at night.
When I tell people when I came here as a student, I had probably very little intention of becoming a priest and no intention of becoming a Franciscan. And over the years here, I became pretty inspired by how the friars lived their lives. Every Catholic boy, I believe, needs to look at the vocational options which are presented to them by the church, either to look at the priesthood, to being a religious brother, to being married, or the committed single life. We will explore all those vocational options over a 4-year period with the young men here.
You have to learn how to live on your own and with other people, how to get along, how to communicate with others without having your parents do everything for you. It's just like a melting pot. Well, you get used to being around everyone. You bond real close with other cultures.
As we share this bread with each other, we relive the birth of Jesus Christ in our hearts. Through him, the Word became a human being.
And full of grace and truth within us.
When you're considering coming to St. Lawrence, I know that it's pushing you to the edge of your comfort zone a little bit because it's something that's non-traditional. You assume your child is going to leave when he's college age. You aren't expecting him to leave when he's a freshman in high school. But I think the the pros and the cons will definitely come out in favor of going to St. Lawrence with the program they have. If your son is mature enough and has the grades and has the desire to come here, I think that answers itself.
Before I came here, we just went to church once a week. It was just very routine, never got really into it. When I came up here, we did retreats and morning and evening prayers. I learned more about myself through the spiritual.
Academically, my son Adam is doing very well. He just received his ACT test and it was in the top 10% nationwide. And he really seems to be getting a lot of calls from colleges, and they seem very impressed with the education. They know that Adam is already used to living on his own, and the fact that he's with kids from all over the place really makes it appealing to colleges. As a single parent, I assumed that the tuition would be too high. We're paying for room and board, an excellent academic program, and I thought there's no way with one income that we could afford this.
No one is ineligible from attending St. Lawrence Seminary because of financial difficulty. We offer a lot of programs that somehow prorate what the parents can pay. And we have wonderful benefactors helping us help our students become the ministers and the people for the 21st century. We're not going to say the hoot, and we're also not going to say three. I believe that St. Lawrence Seminary has a very, very strong commitment, not only to the church, but to the world.
With my mom, I trust her with everything that she has gifted me with. I trust her with my whole life. For her, I would give her my life. When I watch her go on, I love you with all my life.
I suppose I'd like to put it in just one word. I'd like to say that a graduate of St. Lawrence is a gentleman.
I don't know if St. Lawrence Seminary is the school for every boy. In fact, I think it probably isn't the school for every boy. But I really would like to encourage parents and students to come and take a look and see if this might be the school that offers what you're looking for the formation of your son.